now.
The best podcasts picked fresh for you. This is Podcast Pick on East Coast Radio.
So I've picked one this morning that's actually for my friends and everybody in KZN that is either in a relationship drama or trying to get in a relationship or trying to figure out if the person they are with is the person for them. So
What?
Sadia, yes, I'm picking Sadia Khan's podcast. She's from the UK. She's an online coach. She specializes in one-to-one relationship and dating advice. So she's got years of experience in trauma and relationship therapy.
Yeah.
She's obviously a trained psychologist. That's her academic background. And she's been able to improve facets of her clients' dating lives. It's very interesting. She's got some great insights. And in this particular episode, Sadia offered her expertise on dating-related endeavors such as maintaining a healthy relationship, making the first move, and dealing with emotional trauma. Have a listen.
From my experience, a mistake which a lot of men make is they try go all out on the very first date.
Right.
And not only does that set the expectations quite high, but you end up potentially investing a lot of time and money into something which isn't really going to work out. So,
That didn't sound like Sadia.
Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't.
It wasn't.
But it was
Sadia.
a guest on her show.
Okay.
We just didn't hear her.
So now, why did you choose this podcast?
What do you mean?
Is it like? But I mean, your
Did it help your
relationship's fine.
relationship?
My relationship's fine.
No,
His
our
relationship-
relationships are fine, but
Yeah.
I do have, and I know a lot of single people out there struggling with the same drama in every relationship, and she gives such good advice. She really does.
So this, what's it called? Sadia Khan's
podcast. Yeah.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Because you can't.
Yeah, 100%. We also have our guest podcaster this week, and his name is Rodney Omeokachie from the Young God podcast.
My podcast pick is a show that blends music, conversation, and debate. It is called The Midnight Miracle, and it is hosted by Dave Chappelle, Mos Def, and Talib Kweli. Talk about a triple threat. I love it because of the production value. It is truly what a podcast should be and sound like. The hosts have such great chemistry together, so every topic they tackle, whether you have interest or not, whether you're familiar or not, you remain engaged and educated.
And we also have a section which is called the Frequently Asked Questions section, where you can send that question to breakfast@ecr.co.za. And this week we are going to Avoka. Hussein says, what makes a good podcast?
A good podcast must have at least one of these four things. 1. They tell people things they don't know. 2. They take people somewhere they haven't been. 3. They look at things in a way people haven't thought of. And 4. The host has a distinct personality. Great shows make this the North Star of every episode. Weak shows published for publishing's sake.
The best podcasts picked fresh for you. It's Podcast Pick on East Coast Radio.
On the way next,